Hello, everybody. My name is Ian Kai, and today I will be discussing the concept of a dual relationship in counseling and why they are bad. So, a dual relationship is one in which there is any relationship aside from the professional one. For example, if the client and the therapist began hanging out after work as friends, or they befriend each other on social media. Although the second example may seem a bit less extreme, it still breaks into the personal life of the aforementioned therapist. It's something that you generally want to avoid as it may cause biases and it creates other issues down the road that you may not want to deal with. Another example, and far more extreme example, would be when the counselor and the client begin a romantic relationship. This goes without saying, but this is an incredibly horrible idea. It will create conflict, it is incredibly unethical, and it will remove the therapist's ability to be completely honest, and it will needlessly complicate everyone's life involved. Romance with therapists is not unheard of, obviously. An example that some people may or may not know about is the famous behavioralist John Watson. Some of you are familiar with his Little Albert study, but something that you may not know is that his assistant in the study, she and he began to have a romantic relationship while he was married. So don't do that. Well, this all seems like common sense to you and me. Don't have a dual relationship. Don't get in a romantic relationship with your clients. I guess it is not for everyone. And some people may say that they need a study to prove it. Well, luckily, I have one. Research has shown that dual relationships will often make the counseling relationship more difficult and can be distracting. However, they did point out the importance of culture in each relationship. Some cultures are more personal and more close when it comes to a professional relationship or therapy. And this can also apply to some people when it comes to clients. So obviously you are allowed to share some personal aspects of your life, and for my personal preference, I would encourage that. When I work with clients, I like to have share some personal details, obviously, if the situation is appropriate. Of course, not all counselors feel that way, and that's perfectly okay. It just depends on the appropriateness of the situation and what you're comfortable doing. So, in conclusion, dual relationships should be avoided at all costs. They will needlessly complicate the life of both the therapist and the client. And what we as counselors are looking to do is improve the life of a client. And having any sort of dual relationship with them will not do that in any way. Thanks for watching.